your thoughts, their thoughts, and what has been left unsaid. Spirit, for the viewer, may we have a look, please, at the viewer's thoughts within a particular circumstance. Let us have a look at what the viewer is thinking about this circumstance. What do we need to know? We have got the Three of Swords. Let's have a look at the person that might be on the viewer's mind and see what their thoughts might be. What do we need to know about their thoughts, please? We have got the Knight of Pentacles. And what has been left unsaid between you? What has been left unsaid? What do we need to know, please? Okay, we have got the Four of Swords. So as I mention in many of my videos, this particular reading is not going to resonate for everyone, and nor is it meant to. The person that I feel that this is going to resonate with is someone who is feeling disappointed. They may feel grief, sadness, and hurt. Potentially, this could be a third-party situation. Water within tarot represents emotions. And we can see from this picture the ocean has white caps on the water, showing high and intense emotions. Central to this card, we see the eye, which could be interpreted in so many different ways, but at this moment I am currently picking up that this is you, maybe keeping an eye on the person that you are thinking of. So I would say at this time you have tumultuous thoughts. And if we look particularly closely at this card, we can see that there is someone who appears to be drowning. So there is something about this particular situation that is leaving you very distraught at this time. For them and their energy, they are showing up as the Knight of Pentacles. This is really slow-moving energy. Feeling like this person is meandering along. So from their perspective, they may be very comfortable with this slow-moving energy. I feel like in their mind, they have their own plan. However, I don't know if they are completely sharing it with you, because as we can see, there is this veil over the horse. And veils within tarot symbolize that not all has been revealed. So while you are feeling heartbroken and are watching them, they feel that they are very slowly moving forward. They have an idea of the way that they are moving, and they seem comfortable with this slow action. I feel that there is a lot between the both of you that you are not speaking about. We have this Four of Swords, and even the illustration shows that you are protecting yourself on all sides. And they may be doing the same. In fact, there may be this feeling of retreat from one another. They may feel your hurt and disappointment and understand that they are going at this very slow pace. But that seems to be a choice that they are comfortable with. And therefore it feels like both of you are trying to block one another's energy in some form. In this case of self-protection. Let's have a look. How are you feeling and thinking? We have the Strength card. For them, we have the Wheel of Fortune. And what is not being spoken about, we have the Emperor. So while you are in this disappointed and sad energy, you also feel that there is a very strong bond between the both of you. One that may have survived through eternity. You may feel like you have had many lifetimes together. And in your mind's eye, you may visualize this strength, this bond, and how it could potentially be between you. You can literally, with this eye, foresee this immensely beautiful outcome between the both of you. And I feel that's what is so heartbreaking to you with this card here. You can see it in your mind's eye, and it is almost tangible to you. For them, there is certainly something to do with timing here with this Wheel of Fortune. This often speaks of universal timing. And they themselves, like I said, are in no rush and are happy to see what the future brings. We can see within this particular Wheel of Fortune card all of the different moon phases. So this may be, again, something that has taken months. When I feel the energy of these two cards, it feels like very determined energy. Determined that they are not going to be rushed and pushed, and would like to see what life and circumstances bring to them. For those that this is resonating with, it feels like communication is not quite on par. What is not being addressed or what is not being spoken about are certain responsibilities here with the Emperor card. To me, the Emperor is always a card that speaks about duties, obligations, and responsibilities. Whether they are between the both of you, or whether indeed this is a third-party situation. Let's pull a couple of cards to look at the potential outcome. It feels currently like there is a lack of communication between the two, please Spirit. Maybe have a look at the most likely potential outcome at this time, please, between them. The most likely potential outcome at this time, please. Feels like uncomfortable energy. I'm not saying it will always be that way, but currently it feels that way. Let's have a look. We have got Judgment, the Queen of Cups, and let's do one more. The Ten of Cups. It does very much look like there is a potential for a happy ending, especially here with this Ten of Cups, which speaks of domestic joy and domestic bliss. But prior to that, there is this Judgment card, which speaks of a wake-up call. Now, how that's going to come about for each of you, I am unsure at this time. But this is a card that speaks of self-evaluation and making choices accordingly. It is absolutely a card that suggests putting yourself on the pedestal too. I have said to many of my clients that you will need to advocate for yourself. Having a very clear destination in your own mind and not being afraid to speak your truth. This is a card that does talk about final decisions. Now with this Queen of Cups, this is very much saying to look at your emotions. In a traditional Queen of Cups cards, it is not an open face cup like we are seeing here. It is a cup that has a lid on it. The only cup in tarot that has a lid on it. And the symbolism behind that is saying that the Queen of Cups is often known as someone who traps their emotions, who does not fully express them, and therefore often holds a lot of these disappointments and griefs, and maybe even others around you don't fully understand that. And this particular card is saying it is time to take off the lid. It is time for you to be able to express and to acknowledge your own deep feelings within. As mentioned earlier, this reading is not going to resonate with everyone. At this moment in time, private readings are closed and they will reopen at the end of October as I am currently traveling, but sending so much love to each of you.